Opinions are expressed in the following video. Viewer discretion is advised.
Project Morpheus, which is VR.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That seems quite a strong subject to go on.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's like a pretty big advancement. I mean,
I,
the only VR I've really played with was Oculus Rift.
oh, you've played with the Oculus Rift?
Yeah, I played it, I think it was last year around September-ish. Anyway, it was at last year's Eurogame. It was in London, so you know that it was. I think it was the last one in London actually. That was in
Right.
the winter months.
hmm
But yeah, I was playing Surgeon Simulator, and I think it must have been on like some space level. It was some alien or something. But I gotta say, I really messed up. I mean, I tried to be really careful, but I'm gonna be honest. Oculus Rift, it's very sensitive, and something like Surgeon Simulator might not have been the best thing to try it out for the first
Yeah,
time on.
yeah. I mean, if you got motion
But
sick, you could have crushed your patient.
yeah, oh, I definitely killed them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, the skin was already open. So first I tried to remove the heart. I think I broke. No, I tried to separate the ribs gently, and I think I accidentally ripped one off. I took the heart out, and well, it was space, so it was weightless, and the heart
Oh
started
wow.
floating. I couldn't. Well, yeah, I mean, I thought, okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. That's the wrong heart. So I opened the box. I tried to use the scalpel to pull something out, but that didn't work. Next thing
Okay.
I know, that heart's flying around. I broke even more of the ribs. At one point, I think I got the heart back in, but I realized I accidentally cut one of the arteries, and then I also realized, okay, I'll just. Oh, wait a minute, this is the first heart. Where's the new one? I've been trying to look around, everything is quite difficult.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I think if they change controls just a little bit, something like that could be really fun. But anyway, so I'm looking around, and eventually I just thought, you know what, screw it, this patient is dead. He's been dead for a while now. All right, I think I accidentally cut the IV halfway through this. So eventually I just thought, you know what, screw it, screw it. If this is going to be a catastrophe, it's going to be a major catastrophe. So I just started pulling stuff out. I mean, at this point, when I was actively sabotaging him, all he really had left was his ribs and his spleen. I think I'd already lost his stomach. I
Wow.
don't even know how I lost the stomach. I was working on the heart. But yeah, I was just thinking, what have I done? Jeez, how am I gonna? Okay, you know what? You know what? This is space. I'll just drop him out the airlock. Anyway, go on. Project
Yeah,
Morpheus.
Project Morpheus. So VR. I'm a bit doubtful about VR at the moment. I think now's not the time for VR. Now you can disagree completely, but I think now we're getting, I think, a lot more because we've just got the brand new consoles now.
Yeah,
Now they're current gen. I mean, we're gonna have at least a few years with them, in which we're gonna get huge games coming out that are gonna really utilize all of everything that the PlayStation and the Xbox has to offer. I think
yeah.
right now, I don't think virtual reality is really gonna get as much publicity as it wants or as much attention as it wants.
To be fair, I'm not sure if it actually, deserves it. I mean, VR is a tricky concept. I mean, look at stuff
Yeah,
like the Kinect. The first time it came out, like a lot of people were very impressed, and then, let's be honest, a lot of people were disappointed with the Kinect. I mean, when
yeah,
it came with the Xbox One, everyone was saying, "I don't want it with it. Why can't I get it? Why can't I not get that with it?"
yeah.
I mean, that kind of shows that people are, suspect of current attempts at VR.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, for instance, I know Microsoft is doing some HoloLens thing, which, to be
yeah,
honest, apart from the name, I don't really know much about it.
yeah. So it's
I haven't,
probably
I
more
haven't
or
seen.
less the same thing as the Morpheus, I would
Yeah,
say.
I'll admit, Sony and Microsoft, they've come up with good names for that stuff.
Yeah,
They've
definitely.
named it a lot better than the last ones. I mean, like Project Natal, that sounds, kind of secretive and interesting.
Yeah,
Connect just sounds like something for children.
I mean, like they've said with this Project Morpheus thing, they've really gone all out with it. I mean, they've got so much technology in there. Apparently, it's what is it, 1080 by something,
Oh wow.
720? I have no idea. It's 1080 by something. Um, it's apparently it really decreases sort of like if you feel motion sickness and anything like that with previous
You can feel
headsets.
motion sickness off it.
It really decreases things like that, and
Oh, it decreases.
yeah, it decreases
Yeah,
everything.
sorry. I thought you said it was increase. I thought you said like it can cause it. I was thinking,
You put it on
why
and you
would I
become
get?
sick.
Yeah,
That's a selling point here.
you're just like sitting down on a chair, and somehow you're thinking, I'm getting motion sickness. You're not even moving.
That's what Project Morpheus is all about. It's making you sick. Um, um, I think the games that they've released on it, or that they've shown so far, they look okay. They look pretty good. They
What kind of
released a
games have they
game
got?
called Rigs for it, which is the only one that I've really looked at because that's the only one that looks cool. More or less, it's robot mech battles. So you're in like a mech suit and you're firing at other people.
I gotta say, I do actually like the concept of like giant mechanical robots, but I think it's a tricky concept to get right.
I
I think
mean,
something like Lost Planet 2, they did it really well.
I mean, the
Anyway, go on.
game looks a lot more cartoony than realistic, I'd say.
Ah, fair
Because
enough.
I'm not expecting anything huge to come out on the VR headset at the moment.
Yeah.
Nothing like because I mean I don't know. I'm not a game developer, but I don't know how difficult it is to get compatibility between, so let's say a game as big as GTA and then a VR headset. How difficult is that? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Part of that is why I think they shouldn't really be doing VR right now. I mean,
Yeah,
with as you said, with these new consoles, I mean, developers are trying to, adapt to these new ones, and next you just throw VR
yeah. I
out
mean,
them all.
the consoles are what maybe when did they even come out? Last year, the year before that?
I'd say they're about a year or maybe two actually.
Yeah, maybe coming up to 2 years old. And I
Yeah.
mean, we still haven't had anything amazingly huge yet. I think we're still
Yeah.
waiting for something, huge to come out on these consoles. I mean, Fallout 4 is coming out, Mass Effect 4,
Yeah.
big games like this. I mean, now I don't
To
think
be fair,
VR is going to get
I
it.
think GTA being ported was kind of big, but at the same time
Yeah,
that had already come out. I mean, I
but
don't know. Mainly, I think like before E3, I think the most we've all been expecting is just new ports of games.
yeah, I think
I mean, I would say actually that the emergence of backwards compatibility for Microsoft, and I think Sony's doing something a little bit like that.
nothing, yeah,
Uh,
nothing that I've heard of anyway.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, but for Microsoft, I mean, honestly, it was a pretty exciting thing, especially because they weren't going to be charging anyone for it. Kind of
Yeah,
makes me regret getting GT. But anyway, I mean, it seems pretty good. But I gotta say, for the first batch of games, I mean, to show it to everyone, they did Mass Effect 1, because Mass Effect 1, that's pretty iconic now.
hmm
But yeah, I mean, I was expecting a decent list of games. But apart from Mass Effect 1, I think it's mainly just these really old ones or these arcade ones. I mean, they're fun games, but they are by no means what you would be saying right from the start. Man, I can't wait for this to come out on
yeah,
Xbox
yeah, yeah.
One.
I mean, I guess it's a starting point, isn't it? I guess they're probably gonna
Yeah, I suppose they start simple.
yeah, I guess it's more like a trial-ish thing. Seeing if
Yeah.
enough people do it, then they'll probably bring other games to it because it must be pretty expensive for them to start bringing back, games from whenever 2012, 2011, games like that,
Yeah.
and bringing them
Still, I'm
to current gen.
I'm actually looking forward to trying it out. I mean, I'm a preview member, so I've been downloading a couple.
All right,
Haven't
yeah.
actually got around to trying them yet, though.
So I guess have they been upgraded to full HD and things like that, or
Again, I haven't really gotten around to it.
all right, okay.
But yeah, I mean, I like how Microsoft have actually opened up this little like voting system. Like you can vote for what you want to be the
All
next.
right. Oh, that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, fortunately, people seem to have voted well. Unfortunately, like I think Black Ops or just one Call of Duty is the second highest, and I'm just thinking, really?
Couldn't get enough
Don't
of
you
it.
have enough?
No, must have more Black Ops.
Damn you! But no, they've got a good list. They got Fallout. I mean, sorry, no, they got Red Dead Redemption as the top
Oh,
choice, which is a
nice.
yeah, it's a good game. I think that was actually what made Rockstar do so well with GTA 5, like multiplayer wise.
You've played Red Dead Redemption, right?
Yeah,
We
I was a
probably
big
shouldn't
fan
talk
of
about
it.
it too much, but that ending, I to this day I still can't get over that ending.
It haunts me.
I to this day that ending, man. Anyway, if there's Red Dead Redemption 2, really looking forward to that.
Oh
Should be
yeah, a
good.
lot of people want that to be announced.
Mm,
You see, I don't know. I don't. I think if they do make a new Red Dead game, which I think they should,
yeah,
I don't think they should call it Redemption 2.
yeah,
They've had
probably
loads
something.
of Red
I mean,
Dead
they've had
games like
Red Dead
Revolver
Revolver,
and stuff.
Red Dead
Yeah, so
Redemption,
I'm
and
thinking,
probably
come up with
something
something
similar.
new.
Yeah,
Especially because with Redemption 2, that just means, we'll be recycling an old story.
probably, yeah. Well, I guess
But
you
yeah,
sort of are with the ending of Red Dead Redemption.
yeah, unless he's playing as his son, but I don't know. I never really liked his son. Plus, it seemed weird that just because his dad died, it's like, I'm a badass wastelander now, just like my dad. When we left you, you were a useless shit.
Oh,
How did this happen
is
in
that
two
spoiling the
years?
ending for the game? Is it? Kind of?
No, not really.
No?
I just said about his son. His son changed. Oh wait, yeah, I did. You know what? It's you know what? It's an old game by
Yeah,
now.
yeah. I mean, if you haven't played it
It's
by now, I mean, you're missing out, really.
I mean, come on, this is like Harry Potter here.
Yeah.
If you're complaining about it, then
Snape kills Dumbledore. Um,
but no, but no, seriously. I mean, if you haven't played Red Dead Redemption already, then
yeah,
odds are you're not. You might play it, but you are by no means going to be thinking, I can't wait to play it. I have to have this
yeah.
as a new experience for me.
I mean, the game probably hasn't aged well either, so probably won't look amazing. Anyway, the new Microsoft controller, the Xbox controller, $150, is it?
Oh shit, really?
Have you not seen it?
I've seen the new controller, but I haven't seen the price or anything. I'm happy with my own controller.
I was expecting to say $150 and go, yep, yep, but that was shit.
No, but no, I'm not spending that much on a new controller.
It's, I mean, it's,
No, but come on. Usually with like these old consoles, when you get a new controller, it's only like a 20.
yeah. All right,
Plus,
so
I mean, I only really buy a new controller if the old one breaks.
yeah, that same. I mean,
I
if
mean,
the old
with
one's
these
got
new,
malfunction, then you get rid of
yeah.
it.
I mean, let's be honest. With the new consoles, very few people are playing split screen.
Yeah, I mean, how many games have split screen at the moment?
I
Not
know
very many. Yeah,
it's actually very rare nowadays.
yeah,
And it's even more rare to find something that's both split screen and online compatible.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's gonna sound, this is me being an old man, but when I was playing on the PS2, me and my brother always, always looked for co-op games because just so we could play together, have it split screen, scream at each other, things like that. I mean, none of that's done now because everything's online now, I guess.
Yeah. All right. So Xbox One controller wise, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know a lot about it. I mean, like, there's been a lot of videos about it and such, but I don't
Yeah,
know. I'm not really a fan of just looking at hardware videos. Usually,
yeah.
they just don't interest me. I prefer to see how it can be useful to me.
I
And
mean,
to be honest, as I've said, the current controller I've got, it serves me perfectly well.
yeah, I mean, so what they've more or less shown is like like the
A
sticks,
money
you can
grab is
move
what they've
the
shown. I'm so, I am sorry, but 150.
yeah, I mean it's
I just checked the price. I thought it was like 100 first when you were saying it. No, it's £50 more.
it's $150. Yep. I mean,
I could get it. I could probably get an old console for that.
yeah. I mean, it looks good. I'm gonna say the controller. It looks nice, and you can move all these pots around, and it's made for you to customize how you want to play. Definitely, because it
Yeah.
says like you can flip this around this way. You can flip this button so you can
So it's
push it a
basically a
different
Rubik's
way.
Cube console.
It's it's a pick and mix controller more or less.
Yeah.
I mean, the only sort of problem. I mean, firstly, $150. That's a lot of money. Okay, just for a controller that you're gonna break sometime in the future,
Yeah.
possibly. Secondly, the parts they don't look too sort of solid on the controller. They sort of look like a bit
Yeah.
flimsy. Like if I accidentally drop this would be gone forever. I would never find it ever again. You know, maybe in like 3 years' time
I
when I
miss like
test
the
it
really
around, I'll
tough
find it.
controls you used to get.
Sorry.
I said I miss the old controllers you used to get, like for the really old consoles that were like really tough.
Yeah.
Like, the kind of stuff you could probably knock someone out with if you hit them.
And it'd still be fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we should definitely say that if you don't like it, don't buy it. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just common sense, isn't it? I mean, it's $150.
No, we shouldn't say that.
Always buy it.
Sony and Microsoft might be listening.
I mean,
No,
yeah.
imagine like you've just got a gun here. What I said was just a joke. You should definitely
I'm
buy the
lying.
new
You must buy
controllers.
the controller. I mean, yeah. I mean, $150. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I'm sure that I think they've stated in a few articles that it's more or less for incredibly pro gamers, sort of almost like custom controllers that people
Yeah.
make that are near. Well, I wouldn't say as expensive, probably a little less,
Yeah.
but definitely it's you don't have to buy it. You'll be fine with a
Yeah.
real
I mean,
controller.
I'm just saying this seems like the equivalent of those really high-end PCs
Yeah,
some people get.
yeah,
Just for gaming.
yeah, yeah. That's what I'd say definitely. Yeah.